Kitkats can read.
Let's see for November. Oh my goodness. Hello guys, it's Katie. Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be bringing you my World of Kitkats TBR board game for the month of November. So I was toying between what am I going to do for the month of November. Do I do NetGalley November, or do I do like my World of Kitkats? Now November is Yalk month, so that means going to London for the Yalk event, and obviously I'm going to be quite busy with that. So I just wanted to kind of pick and choose books that go along with the TBR game if I get a choice of ones that will be kind of easy going for me. And just kind of going with what I'm wanting to read in a minute. So yeah, we shall see however the board is going to turn out. I mean, I don't know how it's going to go, so we'll see. And I don't know if I'm going to get any doubles, so yeah. But anyway, without further ado, let's get started with choosing the cats that go towards the board of World of Kitkats. So it's time to choose the World of Kitkats TBR games to go towards the colour cats. So I use my spinning app, so let's spin. So red cat is Bookopoly. Bookopoly is going to go onto the red cat. Spinning now for the pink cat. Reread jar for the pink cat. Candy shop TBR for the blue cat. Choosing now for the purple cat. Tarot TBR for the purple cat. Okay, yellow cat. Old TBR notebook for the yellow cat. Okay, green cat. Sea oracle cards. The sea oracle card for green. Orange cat. Very spin the TBR. Okay, black cat. Bear TBR machine of grabs. Grey cat. Popular Vix. Cream cat. TBR Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of TBR. And then finally the rainbow cat. TBR jar. And we have now chosen all of our colour cat TBR games. Time to play the game now. So as always, we start off the board. So the red cat ends up being at number 1. I roll with 2 dice. If I roll a double, I add on a roll and a prompt. I don't allow myself to land on more than 2 of the same colour cat. If I do, then I roll again. So without further ado, let's get started with our first roll. We've got a 3 and a 1, that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Our purple cat is our first prompt. So we are now going to play the Tarot TBR game as our first game. So I've got my Mind Body Spirit deck. So I'm just going to be shuffling these to the side, and if any call out whilst I shuffle, then that'll be the card. If not, I will rando select. So let's see if fate brings me a card whilst shuffle. Yes, there's a card here that just popped out, and it is the 3 of Cups. Okay, so I have a tarot book, and I have interpreted in each and every page some bits about the tarot card, and with the 3 of Cups I have got to choose a book with friendship in, because with the Three of Cups it's friendship, celebration, affection, companionship, joy. This is why I have chosen this prompt to go with this card. Okay guys, roll number 1, Tarot TBR. We've got a book that's got friendship in. This book is gonna be perfect. I've got it reserved from the library to have the audiobook. A lot of people are borrowing it at the minute, but I can listen to this on my commutes / physically read it, so it's perfect. And I've been going through rereading this series, and yeah, it's nice to put another one onto the TBR. So this one is Girls Out Late by Jacqueline Wilson. So this is book number 3 in this series. I am rereading these just so I can dive into Jacqueline Wilson's latest release, where the characters from this series are a lot older, they're adults. So I just want to kind of like refresh my mind on everything that went on, just in case they do mention certain events that happen in Jacqueline Wilson's new book. So yeah, plus I'm also, for nostalgic reasons, enjoying rereading these all over again and like remembering everything that went on. So yeah, I don't remember anything about this book at all. Maybe I'll remember some bits when I start to read it, but I'm very excited to dive into it all over again and listen to the audiobook. I really enjoyed the audiobooks of books 1 and 2, so I'm looking forward to listening to this one, and yeah, just going back into it and loving it all again. But yeah, they have a friendship in this. It's a trio. We've got Ellie, Magda and Nadine, and they're pretty much like this trio of girls that are friends, boy troubles, like health troubles, like they just stick with each other through thick and thin. And yeah, it's a very strong friendship, and that's why I chose this book for this prompt. Roll number 2. A 4 and a 3, that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A cream cat. Here you will find my spinny wheel of TBR. You'll see some prompts on, which are very kind of like tailored to mood reading. But let's spin and see which prompt we're gonna get. We've landed on series. Roll number 2, Wheel of TBR. The prompts that we got is series. I've also got this one reserved from the library app for audiobooks as well. And yeah, the weight on it, honestly, but I was just like, I will go through book 3 and then I'll go into this one. So I've also put Girls in Tears by Jacqueline Wilson, which is the 4th one. So yeah, this is the final one in the series, of this teen series. So yeah, I don't remember anything about this one as well, but yeah, again, I've got the audiobook of this. So I'm looking forward to going with Girls Are Late and then diving into this one, and then I will just be so fresh, plus I'll have this series completed. And yeah, like, did I ever read this one? I feel like I must have done. I can't even remember if I did or whether this was one that was on the list to read, but I'm pretty sure, because I was pretty kind of like obsessed with this series like way back when. So yeah, I mean, anyway, we'll give it a read and listen, and yeah, I'm sure I will enjoy it. Roll number 3. 8, 6 and a 5. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Our second and final cream. Okay, lucky for us, we've got the TBR game again. So let's spin and see what we're gonna get this time. Oh, that is a free choice. There. This is really good. Roll number 3, the cream cat. Again, Wheel of TBR. We were lucky to get free choice with this one. So I have gone with my review book of Silver, and this is by Olivia Levez, and this comes out November. Actually comes out 7th of November. But this is a sci-fi YA book. I don't really know too much about this book, but you know, it's different. A heart-rending novel about the quest to belong, the power of love, and what it is to be human. Silver has been trained since birth for her mission to collect data on the humans to test if Earth is viable for her home ship to colonize. The only rules are that she must feed back the data to the ship and at all times follow the mantra, to touch is agony, to feel is pain. When Silver inhabits the body of a young woman and infiltrates the house she's staying in, she must learn to pass as a human without revealing her true identity. But she isn't prepared for how the humans will get under her skin. She definitely isn't prepared for Finch, who's the boy that she starts to fall for, especially when he touches her and it doesn't hurt. Have they been lying all along? Conflicted by war between her growing feelings for Finch and her allegiance to her ship, Silver must decide who to stand by and who to betray. It's kind of almost like a Romeo and Juliet kind of situation. Like, I don't know. But, yeah, it just sounds really interesting. Roll number 4. A 4 and a 3. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Orange cat. Okay guys, so the rest of my Fairly TBR books have just been updated to my spinner. So these are all of the Fairly subscription books, like my YA, my adult, my romantasy, that I have in a spinner on the spin app, and it's gonna choose one for me for this TBR game. So I like a bit of mystery, so let's see and spin the wheel. So the book that it is chosen is Darker by 4. Roll number 4 was an orange cat. Fairly it's been the TBR, as you guys would have seen, Darker by 4. So here's the book, Darker by 4 by June C.L. Tan. This one I'm really intrigued to read, so I actually was kind of like happy that this came out. So I'm looking forward to giving this one a read. But yeah, it's a fantasy. It's got a slow burn romance. Perfect for fans of Legendborn and the Mortal Instruments, so it's got the feels of that, and I love the Mortal Instruments series. I'm really excited, and this book is absolutely gorgeous, so yeah, it would be good to finally get on board with my special edition books. I don't seem to read them as much as I should. And could this be our final roll for the month? Let's see. 3 and a 2. 5. So yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we have landed on a cream cat. So we've got to roll again. 4 and a 3. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have landed on a treat yourself, which basically means I can read whatever I want. It's kind of like a free choice, or I can purchase a book to go towards the TBR. And then finally, roll number 5. We don't have any doubles this time. This landed on a treat yourself, which is basically free choice, as I've said previously. So I have gone with my review book that's new and freshly come in of Red Flags by Sophie Jo. I was so lucky to get this actually, but I feel like it's the sort of thing that I need. I'm really in like my contemporary and my romance era. I don't know if that's just because the time of year that it is. I've always liked contemporaries anyway. I would say that my favourite genre is contemporary, especially contemporary romance. So it says here with Cam, he always gets the ick, he's never dated anyone for longer than a month, and he always spooks. With Poppy, she's known for her higher standards. Boys never live up to her expectations. One red flag and she's out. Sometimes the most unlikely matches spark. So it's kind of like the latest rom-com. This one doesn't come out until February next year, but I really wanted to dive into it because I'm really super excited for this one. It's an enemies to lovers, dare trope rom-com, sure to steal your heart. Poppy's known for high standards. Why bother with relationships when boys don't ever seem to live up to her expectations? One red flag, she's out. Cam is known for quickly developing the ick. Never dated anyone for very long. Week here, month there, but he always spooks. When Poppy's friends challenge her to give someone a chance for 2 whole months, Poppy decides that Cam, which is her mysterious bus crush, can be the best of an underwhelming bunch. But Cam's been set his own challenge. He is banned from ending things in his next relationship, so that means he's ready to do whatever he can to put Poppy off. This is an entertaining, escapist romance that's a topical and nuanced look at healthy relationships. It definitely explores the difference between what makes a legitimate red flag and what is simply being flawed and human. So I kind of like that. I really like that sort of like, you know, being like, you know, is it a red flag or is it simply that we've all got flaws and we're all human and we literally just can't help it sometimes. So, and nobody's perfect either. So I'm very excited to give this a read, and the opportunity came up for the free choice. So as for the reading by Candlelight Book Club, we have got, for the current book that we're reading with the live show this month, is The Crown of Gilded Bones by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is the third book that is in the Blood and Ash series, and I am working my way through that still currently, but that live show is literally, it's the third Saturday of November, I want to say, like around the 20s somewhere. But there's that one, and then also for the month of November, our book is The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. This is by Laurie Gilmore. Now this is like perfect for this time of year. I've been wanting to read it forever. Everyone seems to read it and really enjoy it. There's a couple more books out in this series as well. There's a second one, and there's also a Christmassy one now. So I need to jump on the bandwagon. This is one of those kind of like cozy reads, and I suggested it for us to read for November, and the girls got on board. So this is what we're going to be reading, and we'll be doing the live show for this in the month of December. The date for that one is to be confirmed, but I'm all excited for this one, and I'm hoping it gives me all of these like autumnal feels. Move your butt. Move your butt. Okay guys, so we have my grab machine. It has unfortunately still all 10 in it. Yeah, let's just not get into that. But we are going to grab the choice for the month of November. So let's turn her on and give it a go. Oh well, that's just justice, isn't it? I've got 2 for the month. That is fate, or maybe I'm cursed because it's Halloween. Inside our first, we have From Lukov with Love. Inside our second, we have The Library of Shadows. Guys, we have 2 books that came out of the grab machine, but I suppose this pretty much kind of like serves me right, because I didn't have a grab machine pick for last month, and also I've not read anything from the top 10 yet. So who knows this time, but they're 2 really good books I really do want to read. And the first is The Library of Shadows. This is by Rachel Moore. And then I've got From Lukov with Love by Mariana Zapata. This one's kind of like ice skating romance, and this one is kind of like, I want to say like paranormal, like it's kind of like got like ghosty vibe to it. So yeah, perfect, because it literally has just been Halloween and like a good romance to sit down with. I'm really excited to read From Lukov with Love actually, because I just hear so many good things about this author. I've yet to read a book by them, and I've got some books by them, so hopefully this is the time of the month to give it a read. And yeah, hopefully I can crack on with these 2. But yeah, it's good that this month so far I've just got like a good load of romances because I'm in such a good romantic mood. Okay, it's time to choose a book from the TBR Tombola. So I'm going to give it a good spin. I've had books added in here since then. So let's see what we're going to get inside. Okay, I'm going to go in the middle maybe. This pink one here is the one I've gone for. And let's open her up. And the book is Lose You to Find Me by Eric J. Brown. And then of course the TBR jar choice, which I always like to choose each month if it doesn't come out onto the actual board itself. I just like to have a bit of mystery, plus I'm choosing from my own books and it's choosing for me. Fate is choosing for me. So the book that came out was Lose You to Find Me by Eric J. Brown. This was a book that I got in one of my Tea Time Bookshop boxes, and yeah, so this is a male romance, so it's LGBT. So again, a contemporary romance onto this list, and I am hopefully gonna enjoy this one. I remember meeting Eric J. Brown at Yalk, and Liam has read All That's Left in the World and also the sequel, and he said he really enjoyed those two. So we shall see with this one where I go with it, and fingers crossed I can get around to reading it and hopefully I do enjoy it. So currently reading wise, obviously I've previously mentioned Crown of Gilded Bones, but I've also been listening to mostly The First Move by Jenny Ireland. I got this from my library, but also I do have the audiobook on the library audiobook app. I'm almost finished. I'm literally going to have this finished tomorrow, but I just wanted to kind of like mention that this I've started in November, so this will be obviously like plugged towards November TBR technically. So yeah, but I am really enjoying the book actually. Yeah, it's different and it's cute, so we'll see where it goes for the end to see what I'm going to rate it, but you'll find out more about this and my final thoughts on it in the November wrap up. So there you have it guys, that's the end of my TBR. It's starting to get really dark here, so I'm sorry. I'm hoping you can pretty much still kind of see me, but the daylight here sucks. I can't help it, it just sucks. What are you doing to my books? So I've got a nice mixture, a lot of contemporaries, but then mostly it's like a romantic theme. Obviously I'm not complaining, I'm literally in my romance element at the minute. But I'm looking forward to giving these all a read, and you know, as always, like if I do read other things, it's not the end of the world, it still counts as reading. I just like to have a TBR, and I was doing quite well with sticking to my TBR last month, but then I also kind of like added some as well. So you know, it just depends. I'm a mood reader at heart, I can't help that. I'm not going to punish myself for not getting around to certain books unless it was kind of like a necessary read, like a review book or something. So I tend to focus on those ones first. So it will be like Silver, I will be quite focused on. I will mention that I do have some NetGalley books, but I won't list them. But that's it for this video guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If there's any books I've mentioned in today's video, let me know down below your thoughts on them, even if you didn't like them. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and you'd like to see more of my videos, please feel free to hit the subscribe button that you'll find down below, and also knock out that notification button, which is the bell, which will let you know when I've uploaded a video, because I don't have a specific timetable or schedule, whatever you want to call it, to upload videos. So if you don't want to miss out and you want to be notified when I'm uploading, then hit on that as well. But yeah, all my social media links will be linked down below in the description. If you would like to follow me elsewhere and become friends with me elsewhere, chat books, chat shit, who knows. But that's it from me for this video. Keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy, and most importantly, stay safe. My name is Katie, and I'll see all of you wonderful, awesome people in my next video. Bye!